Hello out there, my name is Oluyinka Deniyi, and this is Oluyinka Deniyi YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about success, business, leadership, and personal development. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe and then hit on that notification bell so that anytime I drop any video, you can be notified. Today, I want to talk about becoming successful. How do you become successful? How do you see that thing that you have desired, that you have dreamt about? So there are fundamental laws that governs the earth. There are fundamental laws that govern the life that we live. And the amazing thing about these laws is that they are not respecters of persons. Whether you know them or you don't know them, your background, your gender, your geographical location does not matter. Once you understand these laws and you fulfill the condition that can make them to operate in your life, you will see them operate in your life. So for instance, there is a law of sowing and reaping. There is a law of sowing and reaping. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. If you sow, you will reap. It doesn't matter your geographical location. If you sow, you will reap. If you put your seed on the ground, your seed will germinate and bring fruit to you. So irrespective of who you are, whether you are white, black, young, or old, it doesn't matter. Once you obey the law of sowing, there must be something to reap. Also, there is a law called the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect. When you bring 1 plus 1 together, it must give you an answer. You know? And once you obey all of this law, so when you do something, you must expect the effect of it. If you are hardworking, the ultimate result of that is that you should get a measure of success for it. So what am I saying? There are laws that govern the earth. There are laws that govern life. There are laws that govern success. There are laws that people who have been successful have obeyed and that have brought them to where they are. And then so if you also obey those laws, irrespective of what you have, you can also become successful. And so once you understand the law and meet the conditions of operation, they will also work in your life. They will also work in your life. So, number one is that one of those laws is that success is who you are. Success is not what you produce. Success is not what you have. Success is not the money you have in your bank account. Success is not the car that you are riding. It is not your clothing. It is who you are. What do I mean? To be successful, start with you becoming successful first. So that you don't have $1 in your bank account doesn't make you not to be a millionaire. In fact, you must first become a millionaire before you can become a millionaire that has $1 million or 1 million naira in his account. You must first see $1 million. You must first become millionaire before you can see $1 million. And that's what I'm talking about. Success is who you are. Who have you become? You can't be a lizard and expect a result or be a crocodile. You can't be a cat and you want to behave like a lion. You must first become before you can be. You must first become successful before you can be successful. So it's first within before it's without. It starts from the inside of you. It starts from the inside of you. I have been what I am seeing myself becoming now years ago before I am here. I see myself in the image of God. And I believe that there is nothing impossible. I move with that spirit. So you must first that. What flows to you is a function of who you are. Who are you? It's a law of life. It's one of the laws of success. It's nothing anybody can do about it. You must first become that thing. If you dream, if you see a million, there is a law that will make the million to come your way. So what flows to you is a function of who you are. Your physical state is a function of the state of your heart. Your thought is who you are. What you are experiencing today has direct correlation to what is in your mind. It's directly proportional most times to what you have thought about. What's your thought? What is on your mind? What are you thinking? You can't think poverty and see money. The foundation of success is not what you have, but who you are. The beginning of it is that you must first become successful. So let's ask you a question. Who are you? If I meet you now and I ask you, brother, hey, who are you? When you look in the mirror, who do you see? A failure? A successful person? When you look in the mirror, who do you see? A broke person or a millionaire? When you look in the mirror, who do you see? A sick person or a healthy person? Who do you see? It's about who you see. Who do you see? What is your self-esteem? What is the self-image you have of yourself? Are you a commoner? When they call masses, are you one of them? Or even though you don't have 10,000 naira in your account, do you see yourself as a millionaire? That is the beginning of it. This is very important. I have never met everyone that I've met that are successful. They settle this. In fact, some of them, when they tell you how much they have in their bank account at the time you are talking to them, you'll be amazed to see the kind of self-esteem that they have. So it's not about the money in the bank account. It's about the mentality. And you cannot get this mentality like that. You have to practice it. You have to create the image yourself. You have to. All these questions are to help you to create picture of what you see of yourself. So the question of what is your self-image, what's your self-esteem, what's your self-worth, is to let you realize that you are what you say you are. You are what you say you are. If you say you are broke, yes, you are. If you say you are a millionaire, yes, you are. You are right either way. So you are what you say you are. Don't allow a temporary setback of your life to define you. That you wrote an exam, you failed, does not make you a failure. That you got married and it did not work does not make you a failure. It's just an event of your life that should not determine the entirety of your life. If you fail in an event, you can do it again and be successful. Success is a journey. So failure also is a journey. There is no destination like this is the destination called success. Even if you are successful today, you set a goal about your life today, you meet the goal, you are setting another one, you are still going on. And so the same way, when you try something and it failed, it doesn't make you to be a failure. You do it again. Do it again. There is a God-given capacity in you. So I'll talk a bit about this. To everyone that God created, inside of us is the ability to be fruitful, ability to multiply, ability to have dominion inside of us. So the capacity that God put in everyone that He created is that we should be successful. No one is made to fail. And then so if there is that inherent ability inside of you, you have the responsibility to bring it out. You have the responsibility to show that you can be successful. You are not created to fail. You cannot just become successful. So you have to plan for your success. So when you understand that becoming successful, start from you become the person that you want to see, and then you ask yourself the question. That journey must start with, who am I? Who are you? And then you answer that question. Then the next thing for you to begin to do is to plan your success. How do you want to go in the journey of success? You plan it. Success doesn't just come. It comes by planning. You got to plan that success. Where you are going, you have to plan. If you gain admission into a university today, you have to plan from day one. What do you want to come out with? If you're getting married today, you have to plan from day one. How do you want your marriage to be? If you start a business today, how do you want to go? There must be a plan. You don't just become successful. It doesn't just fall on you. There must be a plan, a well-articulated plan. That shows your vision. Imagine the future. Imagine the future. You have two eyes, two physical eyes. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the inner eyes and the physical eyes that you have. Your inner eyes gives you ability to look into the future without being there yet. Right? You can imagine, you can dream about what do you want to see far into the future. And it is free. It is free for you to see what you want to see. So I'm challenging you that if you're going to be successful, you have to be someone who look into the future and see the possibility of what you want to become. And become it before you get there. So become a millionaire in the inside before you see the physical money. Buy that car in the inside before you purchase that car in the physical. Marry that beautiful woman in the inside before you marry her physically. That is what it means to become successful. You first need to become. You must become. You don't see just your immediate environment. The physical eyes allows you to see the immediate environment, but your inner eyes gives you opportunity to imagine the future. It helps you to create vision. It helps you to create dream. So this is how successful people live their life. And I'm challenging you to decide to become successful. Get away with thoughts and things that will hold you down. Become who you want to see first. Read books. Read books. Read books. There are many books out there. If you ask Google now and say books I can read on success, give you a lot of topics. I don't have time to be telling you all of that. Read books. And that's how to become. You build yourself. You become giant on the inside. And then so that when issues of life face you, they will bow before you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe and hit on that notification bell so that any time that I drop any video, you can be notified. And I want you to watch out for my next video. I'll tell you how successful people live their lives. God bless you.